I've seen these. This is like, what was that show about the house where everybody lived in the house? You remember that? It was a show where people lived in a house and they had to live together. You don't remember? What was it called? Big Brother.
Big Brother.
Big Brother. Okay. So anyway, for those that are, hey, I figured out I'll use our Dutch oven tonight.
Okay.
No, you know what? I don't think it'll be big enough though for all the soup.
Okay.
Yeah, we're making vegetable soup. You go do what you gotta do.
You're gonna podcast.
It's not really a podcast, it's video though.
Podcasts nowadays are video and both video and audio.
So
I'm gonna put on my earphones so that it doesn't disturb you.
Okay, so is what I'm doing a podcast right now?
No, that's it. It's a YouTube live.
How is it not a podcast? If it's a video and I'm talking, you just said a podcast is video and talking.
Okay, there you go. I guess you're
Yeah, okay.
you want.
And who are we watching today?
I'm watching A Bit of Optimism by Simon Sinek.
Did you say a bit of optimism?
A Bit of Optimism.
Oh, optimism. We need that in the world, don't we? Okay, well, I'm in charge of making us vegetable soup, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate you.
So I have a giant onion that we're starting with. If anybody's watching this, they're out of their mind. You know that, right? I mean, seriously. I got green beans and carrots. Okay. So I've got some green beans. I got some carrots. What else do we have? Oh, I got this bag of this from Trader Joe's. Multi-grain blend with vegetables. Hey, are you listening to your podcast yet?
I want to start.
Okay, I want you to start. Will you go over and look behind, see if anybody's actually watching this? See, I can't see it on the screen here.
I will just check on
Oh, you can go online and look. Okay. Well, hey, this way you can tell me how this looks.
Well,
See? This is about as real as it gets. Okay,
you can come and see.
does the video look okay?
Yeah, I guess.
What, is it boring? It's boring. Oh, yeah, that's incredibly boring. Oh my gosh. Is anybody watching it?
One person.
That one person. Oh my gosh, they must not have a streaming service or cable or anything.
Well, you shouldn't tell people not to watch. Why then are you posting it?
Okay, you should call all your friends and neighbors and say, watch this guy live in his house in the kitchen cooking.
And now there's 3 people.
There's 3 people watching now? So they're seeing an empty pan. Okay, I need some olive oil so I can brown these onions and stuff. Okay, well you have fun over there, Nicole, with your, whichever it is you're watching.
And thank you for making dinner. We appreciate you.
Okay, we're starting. This is not a cooking demonstration. I need to make that very clear. But I am starting with some olive oil. And then we need some spices. Let me see. What all we gotta put in here? What do you think? Some paprika, some pepper, some salt. Okay, so we'll put all that over here. Let's see. Maybe some garlic powder, that might be good. Oh, I'm gonna put a little cayenne. Let's see, what else? I think that's enough. Coriander. I never use coriander. I think I'll put some coriander in my soup tonight. We'll see how that turns out. Okay, so we gotta cut some stuff up first. Let's see. The green beans, you always look to see, has it been washed? Have they been it says wash before using. Well, we're going to do that then. So, let me get the colander out. This is a big thing of green beans. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to cut off the stems in a minute, but I'm going to wash them for now. So let's give them a nice rinse. Hope your day is going well. My day's actually been pretty good. Heading towards the end of the year. A lot of end of year stuff I got to do at work. I bet you guys and girls deal with that too, don't you? End of year. You know, a lot of people think, oh, we're just going to cruise through the end of the year, but it doesn't work out that way. We end up having to work sometimes more so that we're all caught up by the end of the year to start the new year. And if your organization's like mine, they've already put out the goals, the things they want us to do for next year. And the thing about goals, they seem to always increase the goal. Have you noticed that? Yeah. Okay, now I gotta get a cutting board because in the middle I'm gonna cut some onion. But for now, I'm gonna cut, see these stems? I'm gonna cut those off. I don't want those on there. And I probably should just get my, what am I gonna do? I need a bowl to put these cut beans in. Nicole, I could really use your help. But I don't think I'm getting it, am I? No. Okay. Can they see me? You're watching this. Can they see me actually cutting the green beans up? Or no? Can you see what I'm doing? No? What? No, I mean, I'm cutting the green beans.
They can see what you're doing.
They can see what I'm doing? Well, that's pretty cool.
Make it entertaining.
Make it entertaining? What would you like me to do? Cut the beans up. How do I make it entertaining? Come on, you tell me. How do I make cutting up green beans entertaining?
Entertain people.
What do you want me to do? Sing a song? Tell a joke? Listen, you're
Tell
the one.
jokes.
Tell jokes? Okay. I don't know any jokes. Do you know any jokes? Okay. So anyway, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I had a camera crew here, it would be easier. Then they could show what I'm doing. For now, this is incredible.
They can see what you're doing.
They can see what I'm doing? Well, that's what I'm doing. Is anybody watching it?
3 people.
3 people are watching me cut up green beans. Wow. This is exciting television, isn't it? Yes, indeed. Okay, well, I guess I can pretend I'm back at the TV station doing the weather. Tell you what the weather forecast is going to be. It's going to, if you're in Tennessee or anywhere in the South, I know it's going to get very cold the end of this week, which in my opinion, that sucks. Some people love cold weather. I don't. I hate cold weather. But I'm learning to live with it, aren't I, Nicole?
Yes.
Yes, doing much better. Can they even hear you? They can?
Yes.
Well, then that makes it even better. Why don't you come entertain the audience? You're telling me to entertain. Why don't you entertain?
Who's there doing a live?
What?
Who's there doing a live?
Well, I'm just doing it because it's a feature on the channel that we don't take advantage of. And see, there are things I could talk about, but it would be so controversial. I know, like I could talk politics. Okay, here, I tell you what, the channel will blow up if I just say Trump, and it blows up.
Well, say Trump then.
Or I say Biden, it blows up.
You do that.
Harris, I mean, either with politics blows up. I wonder if anybody saw Mitch McConnell. Did y'all see where he's working from home now? I don't know what's up with that. Something he's getting really old. Do they have term limits in Kenya? For like people who are like in the parliament and stuff.
Yeah.
They do. Did you know in the United States, Congress and senators, there's no term limit? Yeah.
I think it's 2 terms for a president.
Well, that's here too. 2 terms for president. But what about members? But you have like Congress people, right? Like we have.
I think members of parliament.
Yeah, members of parliament. Do they have term limits?
I don't think so.
Oh, so they can be lifetime politicians just like they are here.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go, folks. Maybe, I'm sure there's countries out there that don't have lifetime politicians. I don't know what they are though. And that's a whole nother discussion. I heard today, I don't know if any of you are, and one thing I always tell everybody, I don't watch the news, even though I was part of the news for most of my broadcasting career. Of course, now I'm part of a Christian radio network, which is really cool, because it's just, it's good stuff. It just really is. But anyway, all those years I was in television, and I was the weather guy, but I grew weary of the news, because it's just kind of depressing. So, believe it or not, my last on-air date was December 20th, 2020. I mean, I remember it so well, and I thought it was going to be really hard to not do it anymore. But I found the best thing I ever did for myself and my mental health, for that matter, mental health, that's a big deal these days, was getting away from television. And that doesn't mean just if you're working in television. I think that goes for if you're, honestly, I don't feel any gap not watching television news. And I don't read a lot of stuff. I mean, I just don't. Now, that's not to say I'm not informed. I mean, I know the major events and things that are happening. I know those things, but so much of the news, it's all editorialized. These networks, they know what they're doing. They customize how they present the news to who they think is going to watch it. You know, and that's not the way it used to be. But it is now, and I get it. It's a very tricky landscape when it comes to news. Boy, this is going to be a lot of green beans. I'm almost thinking it's going to be too many green beans, but we shall see. Oh, so here we are. We're continuing to cut these green beans. This is going to take forever. So if you're watching this after it's taped, you can just fast forward. I wonder how many of you are watching now. I'd be really curious. Have you started telling everybody, hey, you should get your feed on, go to Life with Jack and Nicole. You got to see this exciting video this guy is doing. He is cutting up green beans. I have never seen anybody cut green beans like this guy. He's using scissors. It's literally amazing what he's doing with these scissors. Meantime, Nicole is smart. She went over there. She's listening to a podcast. I think she said it was Trevor Noah. She enjoys listening to him. And everybody's got different opinions. You know, some people say, "Oh, Trevor Noah, he's a liberal," but I was, he crosses the gamut. He really does. But I don't listen a lot either. Somebody asked me the other day. I said, "Well, what do you listen to? If you don't watch the news or listen to the news much?" I listen to a lot of sports. I love sports. I really do. Speaking of sports, last night I have come to find out, and Nicole agrees with me, sports movies are absolutely the best. Because they're just so inspirational. And last night, we watched Cinderella Man. How many of you have seen Cinderella Man? Oh, Russell Crowe, an amazing performance, along with, I think it's Renee Zellweger, who's in that. Is that right? Was it Renee Zellweger? I always get her confused with Reese Witherspoon. But no, it was Zellweger. Anyway, it's the story of Joe Braddock during the height of the Depression, making a comeback as a boxer. And it is such an inspirational movie. I mean, I can remember, I was telling Nicole when we were watching it, I said, I remember my grandparents, they would start telling me stories about why they conserved things and all, because they went through the Depression. And, I was a kid, and I tuned them out. And I kind of regret that now. I wish they were still around. Now, I long for those type stories. Because, man, going through the Great Depression was, what a challenge. And that movie, I mean, he came through it. He just kept fighting for his kids and his wife. And then the heart of the story is how he became the hope for the people in his part of the world. There in New Jersey is where he was from. And, he went on to be the world champion. And then he lost the championship and got out of boxing. Joe Louis, who, I've heard of Joe Louis, maybe you have too. But then he went in and they said he helped build one of the bridges in the New York area. He then also owned a shipping company on the very docks that he worked in for literally pennies a day during the Great Depression. But again, if you haven't seen Cinderella Man, what a good movie that is. Probably have another good one we've seen. A lot of these movies I had seen before, but I'm watching them over because Nicole hasn't seen them. We watched The Greatest Showman. And again, that's another good story of overcoming some great obstacles. And it's with Hugh Jackman, who knew Hugh Jackman could sing and dance like he does. I mean, like nobody's business. And then Zach Efron. For some reason that sounds wrong, but I guess not. Anyway, he's in the movie, and he's really, really good. So, okay, so there, we finally cut up all those crazy green beans. This is a lot of work tonight. So there's our green beans. Oh my gosh, now I gotta cut carrots. I wonder if these have been washed. It doesn't say. Let's see. Okay, I know there's a lot of water on them, so next up we're going to do some carrots. I don't know how many I'm going to have to cut these up in little chunks. And these are organic. By the way, we're using all organic stuff here. You know us. We like our organic ingredients. So, This is a pain. Okay. Yeah, you're wondering, well, how did he wash those? Well, you ever do this? I cut it and I put water in the bag and then I, slush them around and I drain the water out. That's what I did. So, there we go. We're gonna do a whole bunch of carrots. Where do you guys and girls can see those? Oh my gosh. I'm not the biggest fan of carrots, but I do love them roasted, and then when they're cooked, I like them. A lot of people like them raw, but I'm not that. I gotta walk away for just a minute. I'll walk over here. Let's see. Wow. I can't believe there's 8 of you watching now. Okay. If you're watching for cooking instructions here, I'm probably not doing the best job, but I'm trying. Anyway, we're gonna cut up some carrots now. This is gonna be an all vegetable soup. All kinds of stuff going in it. So cut those carrots up. You're probably saying, oh my gosh, this is painful watching him cut carrots. I am not a professional chef. Never claimed to be one, never will be one. But I do like to cook. Yeah, I know, I like to cook. So we're gonna cut these carrots. We got all those green beans over there. One thing on cheese rolls, this looks really good. It says it's a multi-grain blend with vegetables from Trader Jose's, as we like to call it. This Trader Joe's. So I'm gonna dump that in there too. It's got, what is that stuff? What am I trying to say? Not couscous. Oh, I can't remember. It's got some lentils in there too. It's got some corn. But I think this is gonna be super, super good. And then I've got an onion I gotta cut up too. Where am I gonna put all this stuff? I don't need another bowl. That's just all there is to it. I need another bowl. Put the carrots in. You're probably thinking, well, why don't you just dump it all in your big pan over there? Well, I'm just not ready to do that yet because I want to brown the onions a little bit. Do you do that? Do any of you brown the onions as you're making your soup? I don't know. It's something I like to do. So let's do this. Okay. Oh, now I'm getting crazy. I'm cutting 4 carrots at a time. Oh, I know what else I forgot. I've got a gold Yukon potato. That has become my new favorite potato. We don't eat a lot of potatoes. We started doing these one-sheet meals where you just you have a sheet of vegetables and you roast them. Well, we'll take just one potato. That's all you need. You eat too much potatoes sometimes. We just take one Yukon Gold potato and we cut it up. We put it on the sheet with usually some mushrooms, some onions, and then we roast. And it is so, so good. So I'm going to get that potato. It's over here somewhere. Let's see. Those are onions. Let's see. Here we go. We got the potato. Oh, this one's massive though. It's a really, really big potato. Look at the size of that thing. Oh my gosh. It's as big as my head. Need to wash it. Let's see. We have a potato washer. Wonder where Nicole put the potato washer. You see that potato brush? So, you hear that? Scrubbing that puppy up really good. And then I'll dice it up, and that's going to be part of our vegetable soup we're making tonight. Okay. Okay, and dry it off. Okay, so here we go. Now this potato is here. It's big. Pretty tough to cut too. Okay, there we go. But it is kind of golden inside. They're really good though. I just, like I said, I always seen the golden Yukons before, but never really bought them much. But like I said, now we've started this roasted vegetable sheets. We call it a one sheet meal. And then we'll also add like a chicken breast to it or maybe some fish. And I don't know about you, but when you eat good, fresh, wholesome food, you feel better. You just feel better. There's no argument about it. Okay, this is going to be a lot of potato. Might end up being potato soup. No, we get a lot of stuff here, which is really good. Okay. I know, is it painful watching me cut up? You probably watched like those Food Network shows. I'm always amazed at how the ease of cutting people have. All right, so there we go. So now we got that bowl, which has got our carrots and our potatoes, and we got green beans over here. Now we got some onion. It's a big old sweet onion. Nicole and I both really, really like onion a lot. So we're gonna have some of that in there. How do you cut your onion? Well, I cut it like this. And it's gonna be diced up nicely. And this, I'm gonna brown these onions first. And I've got olive oil in there, is what I did. So, all right, here we go. Oh, we gotta turn. This is, if any of you got this kind of stove, I don't know, I think when we get more money, I want to get a different stove. It's got this stupid thing. If you try to light up both parts of the burner, even though it says it will, it doesn't. I don't know, it's never consistent. So I just ended up using that. Did I put the oil in there? Yes, I did. So now we're gonna put our onions in there. Okay, so we've got onions, we've got green beans, we've got carrots, we've got potatoes. Oh, I know what else we're gonna put in here. Don't go away. I gotta go over to the pantry. Oh, let's see. I know about 2 cans. Yeah. Here it is. Okay. So, at Trader Joe's, again, I'm a loyal fan. They got these diced and fire roasted tomatoes with green chilies in them. So that, I think, will give this a little bit more punch. At least that's what I think. So, we got that. Let me come back around the back of the camera here. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Alrighty, so we got onions are starting to do. I got some mushrooms, but I don't know if we need those for later this week or not. But my thought is I might put, let's see what's on the menu. No, I'm going to save the mushrooms. Yep, let's save the mushrooms. Meantime, too, I don't know if you're like me, I like to snack a little bit when I'm cooking. So we got this chipotle sauce. It's almond chipotle dip. You ever seen this? Almond chipotle dip. And we, again, we're kind of health nuts. We take sliced cucumbers and we dip it. I'm double dipping with 2 pieces of cucumber. Very good. All right. This burner driving me crazy. There, did it again. So, let's try it again and see if the whole, okay, now it's finally doing. And I need to open up these things. Did not eat all those carrots. I knew we wouldn't. Again, if you're wondering why in the world are you watching this, I don't know. You're looking for high quality entertainment without the cost of cable. That's it, right? Or you're probably just one of our long lost friends says, what the heck are Jack and Nicole up to these days? Any of you ever used to watch that show, Cheers? Do you remember Norm would always come in? And I remember one time Norm came in the bar, they'd always, somebody asked me, said, Norm, what are you up to? And Norm said, about 75 pounds above my ideal weight. I thought that was a classic comeback. All right, here we go. This is the only canned ingredient. That's our diced tomatoes with those green chilies we talked about. And I bet you're thinking too, how are you making soup at what time is it? It's 5:50 in the afternoon. It's got to cook for a while. Well, it's because Nicole and I both have a little snack late in the day. So we're fine. It'll be later tonight when we have it. Okay, here we go. Got those onions are starting to cook a little. See if I know you're thinking, see, if we had 2 cameras, you could see the onions as they're cooking. But again, the goal here was not to have a cooking show. It's more of just utilizing our live channel. Oh my gosh, you know what? I'm gonna get those scissors I have, and I gotta cut this up. I got a big old chunk of onion in here. It's giving me a problem. There we go. How many of you have these scissors? They're meat scissors, but I use them for everything. Speak of everything, I gotta have no cucumbers with the dip. So good. So good. Yeah, see, I'm looking for some vegetable broth. I think we've got some. Maybe Nicole opened one of these, but I can't remember which one. I guess neither one of them is open, so we're gonna use one. Okay. And again, this is a low sodium vegetable broth. Can I put a little bit of that in on soup? Okay. Cooking onions always smells good to me. One of my favorite things. I love when they smell. Okay. So there's that. Now, you know what I'm going to do? Remember our potatoes and our carrots? I'm going to dump those in there. There we go. You're getting some nice color to it. So this is the stuff that's got to cook a long time. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do some salt and pepper on the potatoes, onions, and carrots. And I think I'm going to cook a little bit longer than I really anticipate. So I'm just going to do some salt and pepper. There we go. Yes, I've got fresh ground pepper too, but I have some leftover, what do you call it, all-purpose. Okay. Interesting. It's starting to stick just a little bit, so we'll add some vegetable broth. There we go. Add a little more liquid to it. Okay. So now that's starting to cook a little bit. So we got our potatoes, we got our carrots, and we got onion going. I'm gonna rinse this bowl out. It just had some cut up carrots in there. So I'm now gonna go into a big cleanup on that. Rinse it out really good and dry it. Now, one thing I had to get used to after I married Nicole, you know what she does when she's cleaning up the kitchen though? She washes the sinks. I'm gonna say, I never did that before. Never did it before, and now I understand the why. It makes a lot of sense. I just never did do it. So she's taught me a good habit there. Now don't tell her I didn't soak this, because it really didn't need it. Again, it just had some minced vegetables in it. Okay, so we got all these green beans too. You know, I think we're at too much. I think we're at too many vegetables. Potatoes, carrots. I don't know if we're gonna need, well maybe I'll put in like half of this vegetable blend thing. We're gonna add it later. So I'm gonna put this back in the freezer. I don't really need it right now. So, okay, I'm gonna have another piece of cucumber. Oh, Nicole just left the room. I don't know if she, no, she can still listen. She got her ear pods in. I'm telling you, if you've not tried this almond chipotle dip from Trader Joe's, you are missing out. It's so good. Here we go. Are you wanting to see in here? I guess I could show you. Can you see? Can they see, Nicole?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there you go. So how many people are watching, Nicole?
6.
6 people. Woo! We got a bunch of people watching. I think if you ran through the video here, it would increase the audience if you ran by. Here comes Nicole. She's going to run by. 3, 2, 1. There goes Nicole. There we go. We just shot up in viewership. We now have twice as many people watching. Okay. I hope this is good. Does it smell good? Okay, good. We'll put a little more vegetable broth in here. Okay. Let's see. Oh, some garlic. You never know. I've got fresh garlic too. Again, don't be, I need garlic powder for this. There we go. That, salt and pepper. This is starting to come together. It's starting to look pretty good. Okay. The green beans. I'm dumping them in now. Okay, there we go. Again, a real hot rinse here. It was washed green beans. That's all that's in this bowl. I can already hear the comments now.
I can't believe you didn't wash it with soap and water.
Well, it's already been through the dishwasher. And Nicole, are you like Nicole? She pre-washes everything before she puts it in the dishwasher. I mean, this stuff is clean by the time it's in the dishwasher. So, I mean, this thing's been like triple washed. But again, all I did was had some rinsed green beans in here, raw green beans. So I did super hot water. It was super hot. And then that's all I did. So, I also like to clean as I go. And thank goodness Nicole's the same way. We don't like to have a messy kitchen. Nothing worse in the world than a messy kitchen. Oh, here we go. We got to stir these green beans in here. Okay. Boy. This is really, I think it's going to be good, but it's going to be a long time before it's ready. You will not see the completed product in this live video because we're not going to keep this thing up all night. Yeah, now I'm drying off what they call this, a colander, I think. Or strainer. Some people call it a strainer. You know what it's for, though. Like if you're a pasta eater, it comes in really handy. But we use it anytime we're rinsing vegetables, anything like that. So, let's put this up. It's all nice and dry. Put it there. Okay. Okay. Dry the potato thing. Put that there. Okay. We're done with our cutting board. No, this is not a cooking video. But it turned into one. It was more about just sharing our days with each other. And again, hope you guys and girls had a good day. Mine was good. It was busy though, I'm telling you. The end of the year. Now I don't know about you. How many of you would save some vacation time for the end of the year? Because I do. I'm going to take a couple of days off next week. We already had like 2 of the days are company holidays, so I'm taking some vacation days to make it a complete week is what I'm doing. So, there we go. Also, I wish we had gas cook stoves here. I hate cooking on an electric stove. How about you guys? Yeah, way rather be on gas. It's just, I don't know, it just cooks better. I gotta know one of these things. Okay. That's really good. Okay, so let's add a few more spices here. We're gonna put some coriander. Okay. We're gonna put some coriander. A little bit of cayenne pepper. Just a little. I can put a lot. Smoked paprika. Love me some smoked paprika. And then we need to add a little more vegetable broth because it's getting a little crowded in there. There we go. So here we go. Let's do that. Okay. All right. I think we're doing pretty good here. This is looking good. Now, remember these roasted tomatoes. Let me come back around over here a second. Just got to check something. Wow. Okay. Man, gosh. There's now There's 4,000 people watching. Ah! No, what is that for? Can you see how many people are watching? I don't know if you can. Yes, I think you can, because Nicole can tell me how many people are watching when she looks over on the computer. Yeah. So anyway, I think it's time we add some of the tomato stuff. There we go. This thing is going to be packed with goodness as well, I have to say. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to mix those tomatoes in there. Ooh. Wow, look at this. This is just, oh, this is getting crazy time. Now we add some more of that vegetable broth. You know what, we may just add it all. Yep, we're adding it all. We're going for broke now. Here we go. Look at there. Because next up, I'm going to add some of those that multi-grain blend vegetable things I got at Trader Joe's. We're going to add some of that. We're just going to put a little of this in there. Not going to need a lot. Ends up these vegetables go a long way. Oh, here we go. Okay. Put about half a bag in. Okay, hey, if you want to know what was in there, it says it has some water, it has some barley, some corn, a little bit of rice. It's got some, couple of different rices, peas, carrots, water, zucchini, vinegar, extra virgin olive oil, onion, salt and pepper. Sounds pretty good to me. Okay, so we're going to put that up. We also have a bag of corn down here. We'll mix all this together. Okay. Now it's all put together. What we got to do is just let it cook now for probably a couple of hours. I'm just going to let it cook for a couple of hours. I'm going to put the lid on it. Let me just see how this tastes. Well, I already told you it's a little more salt. We didn't do a lot of salt in there. We already did that at the very beginning. So we're going to add it's not as much as you think. I know you're like, oh my gosh, how salty to it. It's not as much as you think. We're going to add some more pepper. Salt and pepper. You know, I mean, every dish benefits with a little salt and pepper. My opinion again. You may disagree. A little bit more paprika. A little bit more garlic powder. Oh, what the heck, another shot of cayenne. Just to give it that little buzz or bite or whatever. And this coriander, not bad. Put a little more of that. Okay, here we go. All right. Ooh. You know what? I should have made cornbread too. But I'm lazy. I don't want to make cornbread tonight. Okay, let's get a little taste of this. See what it's like. I'm just, for the seasoning part, the soup's obviously not done. I'm just trying to see if I got the right seasoning levels. Yep. It's perfect. Now we're going to put a lid on it. Maybe have it just a little crack, a little vented there. I'm going to turn that down. And we're going to let that cook for just a couple hours. And that is about it. I got nothing else for you. Okay. Nicole's over there. She can tell you bye. Tell them bye.
Bye.
They can't see you.
They heard me.
They did hear you. Is there anything else I should tell them about?
What?
Is there anything else I need to share with the vast audience that's out there right now?
I don't know.
No? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So I guess that's about it. Unless you just want to stick around, watch me finish cleaning the kitchen. Again, a nice, neat kitchen makes your job easier. And the thing we like about it too is then if you have dinner, I mean, other than your plates, you know, you don't have a 2-hour cleaning ordeal. So yeah, we'll do this. I'm putting these stems and stuff down in the garbage disposal. Let's see here. You're thinking, oh, that's too much of the garbage disposal. Nah, this is all salt stuff. Now I just gotta get it down there. Don't put your hand in a running disposal. I know that. Okay, here we go. Okay. Hey, don't forget about my book. You're one of grief. If you haven't gone through loss, you know somebody that has it, we'll help you. All right, get ready. Here goes the disposal. All right. Wow. That's exciting, huh? Very exciting. Okay, I think it's about done. Let's see. Yep. Soup is cooking. Everything's cleaned up. I need to put up the spices. That's about it. Maybe you were entertained. Maybe you weren't. You know what I need? I need like celebrity guest. That's what we need. Nicole would be a celebrity guest example there. Right? You could be the celebrity guest.
Yeah.
Yes, she could be the celebrity guest, but she chooses not to be today. So, oh, I know. I could show them Christmas decorations. You want to see our decorations? Plug in the tree over there. The bush. This was my idea, the bush tree. Okay, you gonna plug it in? Here we go. Oh, wait, I can't. Okay, here we go. Okay, see the bush over there? Ow. And then we have this little tree here. Pretty crazy. Here's Nicole making notes, doing something. And then there's the little bush. Then we have these little Christmas trees in the corner. And then there's our big Christmas tree. Well, it's big for us, probably not for a lot of you. You can see that. Got all the kids' gifts and some gifts for us as well. Uh-oh. Nicole, did you put stickers on the gifts that I wrapped for you? Did you put stickers on the gifts I bought for you?
Yeah.
Oh, so you found some stickers?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I got panicky there. I thought, oh no, we won't know what you have. So, okay. So, anyway, then here's the hallway. We have more decorations in here. A couple of trees. We kind of, these little pop-up trees. See there? There's a pop-up tree. There's and I know you're dying to see. Well, did you put up lights outside? We did. Whoops, something just fell off the door. Here we go. Here we are outside now. Okay. Here's what we have. See? We got some lights along the roadway. We got a little Santa there. Across the street, that guy over there, he's got a whole bunch of decorations, but he doesn't turn them on. And then we got a wreath. There's our Christmas wreath. So that is about it. You turn this off, close the door. Okay, now you've been through the house. So, we hope you guys have enjoyed. You want to see the soup one more time that is cooking now? Get a look at it? Okay, here we go. Ooh, I think it's going to be good. We'd invite you over, but we don't know who you are. Anyway, I better turn that back. That's it. Thanks for joining us on our channel here. Life with Jack and Nicole. We hope you have a good holiday season. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. All that good stuff. Till we see you next time. Keep subscribing, keep watching, thumbs up, check out the book, all that good stuff, okay? I'm going to go around the back and turn it off. Appreciate you joining us. Bye, y'all.
Good job.